More than 2,200 years ago, in the ancient city of Syracuse, a man was born whose mind would forever change science, Archimedes. He was not just a mathematician, he was an inventor, physicist, engineer, and dreamer. His ideas were centuries ahead of his time. Archimedes spent most of his life studying the mysteries of nature. He loved numbers, geometry, and balance. One of his most famous discoveries came while he was taking a bath. When he stepped into the water, he noticed how the water level rose. That simple observation helped him understand the principle of buoyancy, why objects float or sink. Excited, he jumped out of the bath and ran through the streets shouting, "Eureka! Eureka!" meaning, "I have found it." This single discovery became one of the most important principles in physics. But Archimedes didn't stop there. He also designed brilliant war machines to defend Syracuse from the Romans, catapults, heat rays, and even giant claws that could lift enemy ships out of the water. His genius saved his city for years. Archimedes was fascinated by geometry and mathematics. He discovered formulas to calculate the area of a circle, the volume of a sphere, and the surface of a cylinder. His methods of measurement were so accurate that modern mathematicians still admire his work. In fact, he came very close to inventing calculus, almost 2,000 years before Newton and Leibniz. He also built inventions for everyday use, including the Archimedean screw, a simple yet powerful water-lifting device that farmers still use in some parts of the world today. It's an inclined spiral inside a cylinder that lifts water efficiently from lower to higher ground, proof that his genius wasn't just theoretical but practical. Archimedes believed that mathematics was the language of the universe. He once said, "Give me a place to stand, and I shall move the earth." This famous line reflects his understanding of leverage, how a small force applied correctly can move enormous weights. His laws of levers and pulleys still guide engineers to this day. Even in his final moments, Archimedes remained devoted to science. When Roman soldiers entered Syracuse, they found him drawing geometric shapes in the sand. Lost in thought, he told them, "Do not disturb my circles." Sadly, he was killed that very day, but his name lived on forever. Archimedes wasn't just a scientist, he was a symbol of human curiosity and discovery. From his Eureka moment to his timeless principles of physics, his legacy reminds us that great ideas can come from the simplest observations. Through the centuries, every scientist, from Galileo to Newton, stood on the shoulders of Archimedes. His brilliance still flows through every invention, equation, and experiment we use today. Archimedes of Syracuse, a true legend of science. Dear Wave Triangle Ruler.